So, Col, do you remember how this all started?
Yeah, you just contacted me out of the blue, Andrew, didn't you, and asked if I'd like to be involved in this idea of having blended tutorials, and obviously I was really excited about it.
Yeah, it was just this sort of bonkers suggestion that I'd had, percolating around for ages, like from when I was a tutor myself. I had this idea of, well, we have face-to-face tutorials and we have these online tutorials. Why don't we try and blend them together? And why don't we have face-to-face tutorials that are also broadcast online at the same time? And I never did anything about it for years until I became a staff tutor, and I was suddenly sitting in my office thinking, how am I going to solve this problem? I need a tutor in Scotland who can give face-to-face tutorials in Scotland. And I suddenly, I guess all the planets sort of aligned, and I said, you know what, I'll give Col a call. And so suddenly, we've got this project going, and I was really keen, to have this as a proper scholarship project, doing this properly. So yeah, no, it was all a bit of a blur. It all just happened so quickly. But I've really enjoyed it. What's been your highlight, Col?
Well, my highlight, Andrew, I didn't really know anything about the whole eSTEeM process, and I think one of the main things was the help that I've been given all along, and seeing the ins and outs of what goes on behind the scenes. I had no idea, I really didn't, and I don't think a lot of associate lecturers do. So that it's just been the whole journey's been fascinating, and there's been so much more to it. When you first broached the idea to me, I just thought that's a couple of tutorials, that's a couple of days, but it's been so much more than that, and it's led to lots of other paths for me. I've been part of the scrutiny panel for proposals. I'm a leader as an associate lecturer in my own right on another project now. So it's just been a really great experience, and like I said, the whole team have been so helpful.
And would you do it all again?
Like I said, I'd do it all again, and I am doing it all again. Currently doing my own project. So, and what about you, Andrew? Would you do it again?
Yeah, I am as well. I'm what they call a serial offender. So absolutely, we'd do it all again, and I am.